welcome to Project JNET. So in this previous session we are discussed about the growth, what is growth, it is defining property or not, and living all or non-living all are discussed in the previous class. Today we are going to talk about that is the topic, the reproduction. Okay, so it is a characteristic feature or not, it is a defining feature or not, all are discussed in this video. So let's start. The reproduction which is a characteristic of the living organism. Okay, so it is a characteristic of the living organism. Means a organism which are grow, means the organism which is production of the progeny similar to those of its parents. Okay, so when organism which is produces progeny similar to those of its parents. Okay, similar to those of its parents, when organism which are produces progeny, it is more or less characters, more or less features. Okay, so we will take an example in asexual reproduction. So in the asexual reproduction, you will take an example, one mango tree. Okay, so in the mango tree, so the seed, the mango seed which are germinate on the land, so the seed which produces another mango tree. Okay, so the mango tree which are germinates on the land, they produce another mango tree which are morphologically and genetically similar. Okay, so this is a morphologically and also the genetically similar. Okay, morphologically, genetically similar in the asexual reproduction. Okay, first of all, what is asexual reproduction? So the asexual reproduction, I think, but there is no fusion of gametes. Okay, no fusion of gametes. There is no fusion of gametes. We will take a sexual reproduction. There is a fusion of gametes. A fusion of gametes. Okay, there is involvement or there is a fusion of the gametes. That is a sexual reproduction. A fungi, they are reproduced asexually. Okay, in the NCERT they are given the fungi. Okay, fungi, they are reproduced asexually due to the formation of millions of spores. Okay, millions of spores they are reproduced by the asexual process. Okay, so in the yeast and hydra we are observing budding. Okay, yeast and hydra we are observing budding, and planaria. Okay, planaria, nothing but flatworm, we are observing true regeneration. Okay, true regeneration. Fungi, they reproduce asexually due to the formation of millions of asexual spores. Okay, so in yeast and hydra we are observing budding, and planaria, nothing but flatworm, we are observing true regeneration. Okay, all are discussed one by one. So the hydra, so hydra which are reproduces asexually, yeast also reproduces asexually. So in the hydra we are observing like 4 stages. Okay, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, and also the stage 4. So stage 1 we are observing this is a parent. Okay, parent hydra, and this is the young ones. Okay, step 1. So this is a parent hydra and this is a young one, and they are. In the second diagram you will see this is a parent hydra and this is a young hydra. Okay, so this is a parent hydra and this is a young ones, nothing but bird. Okay, so this bird which are later fully matured bird. Okay, this is stage 3. You will observe this is a fully matured bird in the stage 3. Okay, in the stage 4, the bird which are cut off. Okay, and become a new independent bird. Okay, new independent bird or a new independent individual. Okay, stage 1 we are observing parent hydra and also young one. In the stage 2 we are observing bird. So in the stage 3 we are observing a fully matured hydra. So in the stage 4 the bird which are cut off. Okay, bird are which cut off and developing a new or a individual hydra. Okay, this is a reproduction in hydra. The reproduction in yeast is asexually. Okay, asexually. The reproduction in yeast is asexually. Hydra also asexually. Yeast also asexually. So in the yeast we are observing like 4 stages. Okay, stage 1, stage 2, stage 2, stage 3, and also the stage 4. Okay, stage 1 we are observing like a parent cell. Okay, this is a parent cell. Okay, so in this parent cell which are present bird on the parent cell. Okay, so you will see the stage 2. So this is a bird. Okay, on the parent cell they are present. Okay, so the bird which are present on the parent cell. Okay, so then later actually which is coming from the parent cell, and also they are present on the parent cell. Okay, so now it is become a matured bird. Okay, they are separated bird, means the nucleus is copied. Okay, so the nucleus is copied and to form another bird on the parent cell. Okay, so then they form another bird of the parent cell and they become a new individual. So then it looks like a chain. Okay, the birds are appeared like a chain manner. Okay, we are observing the stage 4. Okay, this is a asexual reproduction in hydra. So the planaria. So their planaria we are observing. So it's a this planaria nothing but a flat form. Okay, planaria nothing but a flat form. We are observing a true regeneration, means so this is a planaria which is cut it off. Okay, so the fragment by the process of fragmentation. Okay, so which are cut off by the process of fragmentation. So this fragment, okay, this fragment they are lost their body part, and later they developed a new complete individual. Okay, so this is a diagram. Okay, first of all in this diagram we are cutting the planaria. So this part, first part, and this is the second part. So this first part they are fragmented and they are regenerates and to produce a new organism. In the second part also they are fragmented and they are cut it off and they are developing a new organism, means there is a lost their body part and later they become a new organism, nothing but planaria, nothing but flat form. Okay, so this planaria we are observing a true regeneration. Okay, true regeneration. Fungi, filamentous algae and Protonema of Moses all easily multiplied by their fragmentation. Okay, fungi, filamentous algae and Protonema of the Moses all are easily multiplied there by the help of fragmentation. Okay, multiplied by their fragmentation. Many organisms they do not reproduce. Okay, so they do not reproduce. So in the NCERT they are given like mules, worker bees, and also the infantile human couple. Okay, infantile human couple, they are not reproduce. Okay, they are not reproduce. So that's why. So the reproduction. Okay. So there is a in the reproduction, it is not a defining characteristic of the living organism. Okay, it is not a defining characteristic of the living organism. Okay, it is not a defining characteristic of the living organism. Growth is not a defining property of living organism, and also the reproduction also cannot defining property of a living organism. Okay, so in the next session we are going to talk about that is metabolism. Okay, until then stay tuned and have a nice day.